Yes, yes, you read the title correctly. This is what's happening. This is what we're doing now, because they had to do this. They had to do this. Look, I watched the first video. It was funny. It was great. But they had to make a second one. They had to make a second one. I was annoyed at the first one. I was gonna, like, just let it go. It's fine, whatever. But they had to make a second one. I didn't watch all of the second one. It's just more of the same. It's more of the same, and I think you see my screen, and I think you understand exactly what's about to happen. I think it's very clear what I'm about to do. Because I'm entering this debate because this is ridiculous. This is redonkulous, what they're saying and what they're doing, okay? It's a joke. I'm standing up. I want to pace. I can't pace because I'm wearing headphones. But fine, let's go through it. Let's take it piece by piece. Let's take it step by step. Just to be clear, I stand very strongly on my point with this debate. So let's be very clear. A billion is a ridiculous number. A billion is so much. A billion is so much. But every Pokemon? Really? Obviously the Pokemon win. It's not even close. There are, like, I get it. Again, some Pokemon weak as hell. Some Pokemon literal gods. It's not, you know, I get it. A billion lines, a billion anything is a lot. Let's just start the video. JSchlatt, take it away.
My name is JSchlatt, and a billion lines would get whooped by every single Pokemon. And I'm joined today by Jaiden Animations.
I would like to see their faces, because that was horrible quality. Please don't let me down, internet. This would be so embarrassing if my internet's not good enough to play this at 720. 480, please? Please? Because that 144 was ridiculous. Great start. Great start. I'm a professional. I'm good at this. Let's restart it. Let's restart. Maybe that will fix it. Let's just give it a bunch of commands. I heard computers respond well to that. No. Unacceptable. Fine. 480. Please work. Please work. This is all I want. This is all I want. I want to enter this debate. I want to hang out with JSchlatt. I want to hang out with Jaiden. I want to talk to them, okay? And I want to tell them they're wrong. Both of them. Yes. I understand. JSchlatt's on my side right now, defending Pokemon. JSchlatt doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
My name is JSchlatt, and a billion lines would get whooped by every single Pokemon.
100%
and I'm joined today
true.
by Jaiden Animations.
Hi,
It doesn't
Jaiden.
seem to think so.
I do not think so. I've
you're
been
wrong.
playing Pokemon my entire life, basically.
So you should know better. Come on.
I haven't.
Like, I have all the Pokemon knowledge, so I think a billion
This is gonna be a painful stream, isn't it?
lions are gonna destroy.
Nuh-uh.
Do you want to just get straight into it?
Sure. Well, I was going to bring up, why are you scared already? You're hiding your face behind a little cartoon avatar?
Brilliant.
It's because it's
Exactly.
convenient, man.
I mean, I have no space to talk, but
I've
yes.
been an animated avatar for years.
And I've been
a
ugly on
disembodied
camera
voice.
for half a decade.
Yeah.
Some of us don't
I mean, I haven't been doing this for a decade. I've been doing this for, what, a year?
have it so nice.
Yeah, well,
Let's get started on the Pokemon. You think they're not gonna beat a billion lions?
yeah, okay. So I'm gonna send you just a picture, all right? I'm
All
gonna
right.
send it to you. Do you see
Yes.
this visual representation
I
here?
see it. You've sent an image of 1,000 dots and then one dot.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
it says 1 billion.
Yes. A billion is a ridiculous number. A million is a lot. Okay? A million seconds? That is 11 days. 11 point something days, whatever. A billion seconds is almost 32 years. Okay? There's a big difference between a million and a billion. However, I get it. I get it. A billion is a redonkulous number. But there are some Pokemon that are just broken. Just how powerful they are. Right? Forget what he's about to say. Forget Charizard, okay? Charizard's a joke, okay? I like Charizard. I do. But Dialga, literally Zawoldo on them, just stop time. He could just decide. Depends, okay? It depends what rules we're going by. Are we going with Pokédex entries? I'm down for that. I have Pokédex entries. I have come prepared with Pokédex entries for all of them, okay? Okay? We'll go Dialga. We'll talk about the Celebi. We'll talk about Giratina. We'll talk about Gardevoir. And I still have the ace in the hole, okay? I don't know how people forget about that one, but I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Are we talking about game rules? Because that was one of the things that was brought up. Are we talking about anime? Because we need to define the parameters here. What are the rules? What are the rules? I'm losing a lot of... Is something happening? I don't know what's happening. It just looked like my stream stopped working. Did it? Is that what happened? Did my stream go bye-bye? Hello, hello. Oh, this is trippy. Yeah, it's back to working. Seems to be working. So.
Billion versus 1 million.
So that's 1 million.
Yes.
So
Right.
imagine there's 1,000 Pokemon now. Like,
Yeah.
if we had this argument
yes.
6 months ago, you'd have even less Pokemon to deal with.
And
They
it's
just
fine.
add more.
A 1 billion versus like a million is a crazy debate.
No, it's not. There's nothing
No.
crazy about 1 billion of the most useless thing ever versus 1,000 of the most effective killers humans have ever seen.
I'm saying
Yes.
this as the billions side.
Uh-huh.
Pokemon is just a numbers game, you know?
No,
it's
it's
not
not.
a numbers game. It's not a numbers game, okay? It's not a numbers game. They have abilities. They have magic, okay? They break the logic of the universe, okay? Some Pokemon can do shit. Pokemon can do so much. So much. Like, I get it. A lion is a strong creature, okay? And 1 billion of them coming at you, horrifying, okay? You have one of these, one of those, I mean, I know I could have just searched, but whatever, I started scrolling, so I'm committing to it. Nope. It's Gen 1, I'll find it right away. It is right here. One of those. Any second now. My internet connection is so ass. One Machamp. Let's read. Using its heavy muscles, it throws powerful punches that can send its victims clear over the horizon. One punch. Horizon. Okay? And it has 4 of those. That's fine. That's nothing. Where was the one that can move mountains? All over. Helpless foes thrown over the horizon. Its 4 ruggedly developed arms can launch a flurry of 1,000 punches in 2 seconds. How fast are your lines? It has 4 of those arms. 1,000 punches in 2 seconds? That's 1,000 of your lines. I get it. It'll get tired. Let's say it'll get tired. Okay? It's not fighting alone. And it's not just that. Where was the one where it can move mountains? Can they Gigantamax? What about forms? I will give you no forms. No, they can't do anything. They're just regular. This is just a wall of text. This can't be entertaining. Let's go to Machoke. This is Machamp with 4 arms. Machoke, just 2 arms. Okay, this is the weaker version of it, and it can. Never gets tired. Never gets tired. Okay, well that just throws out... I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, it will get tired. No, never gets tired. Some Pokemon always stays in the zone. Nope. Where was the one where it can move mountains? Belt, boundless power, so dangerous. The belt is there to protect you. Can lift a dump truck with one hand. Using that power, it helps people with heavy jobs. It's a sweetheart. This beast. So powerful. Where the belt? Yes. The belt. We got it. Well, I don't remember which... Huh. I remember one where it talks about it being able to move mountains. Each one of its hands. Thoroughly toned muscles possess the hardness of steel. This Pokemon has so much strength it can easily hold aloft a sumo wrestler on just one finger. That's 10 fingers. That's 10 sumo wrestlers easily. What? What? Like, you understand the difference in scale here? I understand a billion is a lot. This is a creature that never gets tired, frickin' apparently. It can execute many punches at once. Has mastered every kind of martial art. It grabs hold of its foe with its forearms. The battle is all but over. And it's thrown over the horizon. I'm sticking to Pokedex entries because this is written. This is not just some. This is not some fantasy. Obviously, this is not fantasy. This is written by scientists. Okay, the foremost authority on Pokemon. Okay, these people know what they're talking about. They run the world. They are the government. This man is Professor Oak. I'm asking apparently way too much of my internet connection right now, but it'll get there eventually. It'll get there eventually on Bulba Garden. I know Bulbapedia, but whatever. Professor Samuel Oak, genius, is a Pokemon researcher who's once a competitive trainer and is generally considered, I was reading that, but I'm assuming it says the world's foremost authority on the universe. I think that's exactly where that sentence was going. This man knows what he's talking about. So when he writes that this is a Pokemon that never gets tired, can throw a flurry of 1,000 punches in just 2 seconds, and launches somebody, to the horizon, okay? In close combat, its forearms afforded offensive and defensive supremacy. In but a blink, this valiant Pokemon can overwhelm its foes with more than 1,000 blows. More even. In but a blink, it's gotten stronger. I mean, I guess this is the past, but whatever, And this is like, it still has these abilities. It still has the never gets tired from Machoke. It just now has the power of Machamp. It's just getting better. You know? Jaiden, defend yourself. Defend yourself.
No, it's not.
I made a spreadsheet. I'm making a spreadsheet
God.
of all
I
the
didn't
Pokemon
make
that
a
would
spreadsheet.
die to 1 or 2 lions.
Sure.
And it dwindles your numbers to, I would be generous and say
Absolutely.
a quarter.
Okay, list them.
Absolutely.
Maybe even a third.
I
List
agree.
all of them.
Okay.
You're sending me Google Drive files.
Yes, I am. Look at my list.
Oh my God.
It doesn't take that many.
a list
You checked off all the ones that would die.
that would perish to 1, 2, maybe 3 lions out of my billion. I can
That's fair.
assign
That's fair.
safely around 1 million lions per Pokemon.
No.
Yes,
No.
I
Because here's the
can.
thing. Here's the thing, Jen. Do you want to know something? Why, like,
What?
the 1%, or like you talk about the 1% of the 1%, those rich people have so much fucking money compared to everybody else? Yeah, of course. Of course, 95% of all the fucking Pokemon are going to be completely useless and die in one hit from a lot.
Caterpie doesn't stand a chance. Cute, I guess, if you like that kind of thing. I don't. I hate bugs, but whatever. It's not gonna live, okay, against a single lion, okay? You know what? I take that back. Pokemon are immortal. In the games, in the show, I am currently watching through the entire show. I'm suffering through the Battle Frontier right now, but you can, since they changed the voice actors, it's horrible, but in the show, you don't see a single Pokemon dying. There's no record of a Pokemon dying, as far as I know. Maybe I'm mistaken. If I'm mistaken, correct me. As far as I know, in none of the games do you see a Pokemon die. I get it. There is a Pokemon graveyard, okay? So that must mean they do eventually die. I've never seen it, so it doesn't exist. So, you see Pokemon fainting. That happens. Sometimes they faint, but they get right back up. You know? You go put them in one of those machines, they're back. Fine. Not my best argument, but I'm just saying, even if we lose 95%, like JSchlatt, even if we lose 95% of the Pokemon, it doesn't take that many. You don't need all of them, okay? You genuinely only need a couple. Are we forgetting about Psychic Pokemon? Psychic Pokemon could look at the lines and just decide for them that they're gonna turn on each other. How about that? Just confusion on a mass scale. Lift them up in the air and just launch them back at each other. You're gonna talk
But the
about
small
trebuchets in a
percentage
second.
of them that
Means nothing.
rise above are going to do so much fucking damage. They're going to do an inconceivable amount of damage to these fucking things.
Not a billion lions amount of
A
damage.
billion,
A
yes,
billion,
yes,
easily.
No.
Easily a billion.
Yes, a billion.
Okay, like how? Like give me one Pokemon that you think my lions can't destroy.
One Pokemon that if you sent the entire billion at that Pokemon, same time, really any ghost Pokemon. Either way, yes, this is Professor Oak. Cool guy. Cool guy. Either way, a Pokemon that they can't beat no matter what they do, sure, I got you. Let me just take a look. Vaporeon, for example. Vaporeon is made of water. Can't do anything to that. Shedinja, literally Wonder Guard, immune to what, I don't know, what do lions do? Nothing. Where is... I get it. There's the obvious ones. Okay, fine. Let's start Dialga. Let's take a looky at Dialga. Not even Origin World. Just regular, sweet baby Dialga, okay? Love this Pokemon. Generally, one of my favorites. Darkrai, am I kidding? Anyway, let's just go Dialga for now, okay? It has the power to control time. It appears in the center, whatever. As an ancient deity, it's a god, okay? It can control time. A Pokemon spoken of in legend, it is said that time began moving when Dialga was born. There was no such thing as time until Dialga. A legendary Pokemon of Sinnoh, it is said that time flows when Dialga's heart beats. Let's say, for example, we send in just Dialga. You send all your lines. Hi, Strawberry Berry VR. How you doing? Are you enjoying the debate? You send in just Dialga. Dialga either stops time and stomps on all of the lines, takes as much time as it needs. Let's say the lines kill it. This baby's heart stops. No more time. Time is over. At the very least, that's a draw. So it's either, you're choosing either, just in this scenario, with just Dialga versus a billion lines, either Dialga wins, which obviously if you can stop time, take your time, pick one line off at a time. This is a dragon. This is a steel dragon. The temporal Pokemon. You see, ignore the size. Ignore it. It's quite small, actually. But whatever. Wait, that's 5 meters, right? Right? Yeah, it's 5 feet. It's not small. What am I saying? It's huge. 5 meters. Gigantic. So, either Dialga kills a billion lines, taking its sweet time because it decides what time even is, or, let's say, somehow the lines pull it off, the lines are able to invade its time, the world will break into it, they kill Dialga, it's a stalemate, everyone dies. Or time stops. So it's either a win for the Pokemon or a tie. It's not, you know what I mean? In just this scenario, this is just starting it off. And I highly doubt they'll be able to do a thing to this being that can control time itself.
Roy.
Charizard.
Oh my god, you did not just say goddamn Charizard. Do you know how tall Charizard is?
Can we not talk about height, guys? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Schlatt, it's okay. I got this. Let her rant. I'll let her rant for now. We can skip it. We can skip forward and ignore this. I mean, it's been 3 minutes and I've been talking for how long? Anyway.
Yeah.
How tall?
91 feet when he's in Gigantamax.
No, he's as tall as me. I'm 5'7".
He evolves to Gigantamax Charizard. I read about this online.
The Pokemon need a trainer to Gigantamax.
Me!
No, you can't train 1,000 Pokemon.
I agree with Jaiden actually on this. It's every Pokemon versus a billion lines. There's nobody controlling either army, okay? Actually, there's no person controlling either army because there is someone controlling the Pokemon army at the very least. You know, there's a limit. There's a limit to how many lines are going to be in one pride and cooperate. You know what I mean? But if we're gonna have a leader, if we're gonna have someone lead the Pokemon army, I see no one better. Divide them up into whatever squadrons you want, do whatever you want, but one leader to lead the entire Pokemon army, it's gotta be this man. It's gotta be Alakazam. Okay? Is it because Alakazam is like 1.5 meters? No. Is it because Alakazam weighs whatever? No. It's because Alakazam has an IQ of 5,000. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand what an IQ of a 5,000 is, okay? Okay? The smartest human being, highest IQ. Highest IQ. That's an O. Highest IQ. Who has the highest IQ? Who had the highest IQ? We cap out as a species, okay? We cap out at around 200, okay? I don't think anyone has had an IQ of 200 or higher in the history of humanity, okay? This thing has an IQ of 5,000. It's not... How do I explain to you how unfair that is? Okay, because IQ also, it's these small differences at the extremes that make a huge difference, okay? An IQ of, 100 is like average, okay? 120, pretty good, okay? 200, omega genius, okay? It hasn't happened, okay? I think Einstein had an IQ of 160, okay? You get to 200, broken stats already. 1,000 IQ? Inconceivable. But 5,000? It has an IQ of 5,000. It calculates many things in order to gain the edge in every battle. You don't need every Pokemon to survive. You're not gonna get most Pokemon to survive. Okay? You just need a few. You need Alakazam leading them with that insane intelligence. Okay? You have a few Dittos. Okay, you have one Ditto. Fine, you have one more Ditto for a second Alakazam if that's what you want. You have that Ditto. That Ditto, you can just change it to whatever you need.
I'm training the fucking thing.
No,
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
No,
Yes.
it's
Okay,
fine.
then I
Schlatt,
train all
we
my
don't need it.
lions.
You
That
don't
means
get to
nothing.
train no.
Yes, I can.
No, you
That
can't
means
train a
nothing.
billion fucking lions, but I can train one Pokemon.
You can't train a goddamn Charizard.
Yes, I can.
Ash could barely train his Charizard.
No, but Ash
that
was
Charizard
trash.
ran away. He was an asshole.
Listen, it is a life or death situation. That Charizard's gonna be on my side.
No, that Charizard's
That's fine.
flying away if it's a life or death situation. Charizard doesn't give a
And there
shit
you
about
go.
you.
And there you go. And
Okay.
what do lions not do, Jaiden? Fly. They don't fly.
Okay,
Yes.
well,
So Charizard can just. He's gone.
no,
He's
there's
gone and he's somewhere
lion
else.
Ladder. Lion ladder.
Lion
they'll
ladder.
climb up to him.
Jaiden, have you ever seen a show where they train a billion lions to make a lion ladder?
I don't even know where to start with that one. Lion ladder? No, that's ridiculous. Redonkulous. That's not a thing. Okay? But lions form. I don't know how big. What's the largest? My internet is wow, just phenomenal right now. I'm not gonna be able to keep searching for stuff, am I? Oh no. Lion ladder, really. But yes, these things can fly. In the anime, you had a Ninetales, which is right here. Very cool Pokemon. Okay, this Ninetales survived for like 600 years. Not through anything, not because it died and the ghost... No, just this regular-ass Ninetales can live for around, or at minimum. Let's at minimum 600 years. Okay? Because we didn't see the end of its lifespan. We just saw it at that point, it was like around 600 years old. That's ridiculous, okay? That is longer than the billion lions have. If you would have one of the Pokemon, Alakazam, this is Alakazam's strategy, I could recommend it to him. A flying Pokemon, big enough, let's say Charizard, picks up that Ninetales and they fly off. Okay? And they stay circling in the sky for 600 years. There's nothing, zero things. None, nada, big fat donut that these lions could do about it. Okay? These lions will die off. Worst case scenario, these lions die off, and these two Pokemon, at minimum, guaranteed survival. Actually, why I don't know why you'd need the Ninetales at this point if the Charizard can live that long. But fine, whatever. You get my point?
No.
Have you ever seen World War
Schlatt.
Z, where the zombies climb up the wall?
Those are zombies.
Those are
It's
zombies.
completely different. We're talking about lions right now.
You can replace the lions with you can replace the zombies with anything, and I've got a billion
You cannot.
lions in my pocket.
If you had a billion lions,
The
you could
zombies were able to do that because they didn't need oxygen and they were crushed. Okay, the lions would crush each other and suffocate each other, and you would be finishing off your army to try to, build them up on top of each other. Okay, you want to do that? Go ahead. It means nothing. We survive either way. We have Pokemon. There was one episode when a Pidgey, a fucking Pidgey. Okay, this little Pidgey. Yes, you can tell by the name. It's based on a freaking pigeon. This thing. No, not Pidgeotto, not Pidgey. A Pidgey from Pidgey Island. Yes, that's a thing. Because they're chubby little Pidgeys. Whatever. It's part of the story. Doesn't matter. That Pidgey went to space. It flew. It left the atmosphere, and it went to space. What are your lions gonna do? I get it. It was difficult for this Pidgey to do it. You understand? There are much better flying Pokemon than Pidgey. If Pidgey can get to space, I bet you Pidgeotto could easily do it. Pidgeot wouldn't even notice. It flew to space. Okay? This is a Pokemon you find on the first route. Okay? and it evolves into this majestic thing, and it can mega evolve, but fine, I'm not doing other forms, I'm not doing mega evolution because it requires a trainer and it doesn't have one. Okay? This thing flies to space. Your lines build up their tower, however high, how high they make it up to space, they suffocate and die. It's... Dude, no. No, just no.
Tell all of them to make a fucking ladder.
They'll do it themselves.
No, they
Let
won't.
them.
No, they
Let
won't.
them.
No, they won't.
They
Let
have
them,
a
it
goal.
means
You think
nothing.
the lions are going to assemble into a ladder formation?
Yes.
And get the flying Pokemon. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
They'll do it.
Lions
Go
do
full
not work together.
Transformers mode.
And that's the biggest flaw in this argument. Pokemon do. They made a
Pokemon-
whole show about Pokemon and humans working together.
Pokemon absolutely do work together. It's just a thing, and you see it constantly throughout the show, throughout the games, throughout everything. Pokemon absolutely work together. Pokemon Rangers are entirely Pokemon. There are 0 humans in those games. They all cooperate and work together, and they deal with existential threats and stuff. I haven't played a lot through the Rangers games. I don't find them fun, but whatever, you know? They do 100% work together. And my internet stopped working. I'm crying. Okay, fine. You want me to rant while the video maybe starts, maybe doesn't? Again, let's just scroll down. What else? Pikachu? Pikachu could put out so much electricity, it kills an elephant, okay? And Pikachu's a squishy, weak Pokemon, okay? That's 35 health. It's a joke, okay? I get it. The show makes it out to since it's, you know, cute and it's supposed to be made. Pikachu's a joke, okay? Pikachu means nothing to me, okay? Pikachu can kill an African elephant, okay? Pikachu is powerful, okay? One Thunderbolt, or one Thunder attack from Pikachu, that's killing off, you know, not 1 billion lions, no, but it'll kill off 1,000. And your numbers are going down. Plus that Machoke that's just swinging 1,000 punches. Each punch is killing a lion, okay? And it throws 1,000 every 2 seconds, and it never tires. That thing is just, you know, demolishing your army. Never tires, and it's in 2 seconds it throws 1,000 punches. Actually, in a different you know, Pokedex entry, it's in a blink of an eye. Every blink of an eye, 1,000 lions are gone. It's just mowing through them. Pikachu can shoot out more than just one Thunderbolt. You're not exactly gonna be able to run towards it.
It's called Pokemon.
Oh no, that's not good. If I pause it, does that help? Can I lower the quality? No, it's already at 4080. 4080 at 480. Fucking Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking. Actually, both of these lines. These are poison. These are poison Pokemon. Okay, you come near these guys, you get poisoned. They die. These. That's the thing. That's very much the thing. You see Pokemon in the wild healing each other. That's exactly what Clefairy and Clefable are going to be responsible for. They stand in the back. These lions come towards, you know, the other Pokemon. They fight them off. They poison them. They electrocute them. They punch them over the horizon. Some of the Pokemon get hurt. They retreat, get healed up, and they're right back into the fight because healing is instant with these guys. They have so many abilities. Okay? Ninetales literally immortal. And Ice type Pokemon just freeze them in their tracks. Jigglypuff could sing them all to sleep if we're going by, like, you know, show mechanics. Whatever you want. You want to go show, you want to go games, you want to go whatever. It's all doable. I'm happy to argue with you on whatever basis you want. I got it. The Pokemon have this in the bag. It's in the show, you see Pokemon do some amazing stuff. The movies, have you seen Lugia from the movies? I get it. Lugia in the show, they show a pretty small Lugia. Lugia in the movies got into a fight once. Lugia is my favorite Pokemon. If I haven't mentioned this. And yes, I love Lugia. I'm getting a Lugia tattoo. This is a thing. This is something I've decided I'm doing. Lugia in the movie got into a fight in the Pokemon 2000 movie. Got into one fight. Actually, never mind that. Lugia was in charge of the 3 birds, you know, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. These 3 Pokemon started fighting. They destabilized the climate around the entire globe. All of them, all the Pokemon around the world rushed to try to, you know, save the world. All the humans, you know, they were dying. Nobody was going to survive that. 0 people were going to survive that because 3 Pokemon, 3 of these, oh my god, my connection's terrible. 3 of these Pokemon decided to fight each other. Just 3 of the legendaries, and these were the first legendaries they introduced, okay? These were not the strongest legendaries they had. Show's not loading. Is my stream still going on? I have no idea. It seems like it. I don't know. No clue. I have 0 answers I could give you right now. What can I do? I'm home alone. There's nobody using the internet besides me. I don't know. Give me a sec. I will be right back. Okay, well then has this helped? Has this done anything? Yeah, I know. Nothing really would have changed. I disconnected the Roomba, and it's connected to the Wi-Fi, which unnecessary. There's nothing connected to the internet. It's just this computer and my phone. That's it. I don't even have the database in front of me, so I could keep talking about different Pokemon and their abilities. Would have loved that. Didn't have to click on the Lugia. Okay. I will concede. I'll concede. Fine. Don't need to show you Lugia. But what I'm saying is, Lugia in the Pokédex entry. Okay, just in the movie. 3 Pokemon. The 3 legendary birds. These dudes. I'll get to them when I get to them. Okay. Gloom. Oddish, Vileplume, Parasite, this entire group, chemical warfare. And Jaiden, you know Pokemon well enough to know this. I saw it in your one of my favorite videos that you made was the one with the Shadow Lugia, the Gale of Darkness. That Gloom just roofing everyone it wanted to. Yeah, I could just put them all to sleep. Stun Spore, paralyze half your army. Okay? You combine all these grass and poison type Pokemon just shooting out their spores into the air with some of these flying types like Golbat, Zubat, and you know the Pidgeotos and stuff. Just gust that over your entire army. Nothing they could do about it. Diglett and Dugtrio, literal earthquakes. They could cause actual literal earthquakes. How did I not touch the starters? These starters are pretty strong, but fine, forget it. This is a fire-breathing dragon, okay? I didn't mean to downplay. Charizard is a fire-breathing dragon. It will fly into the air, and it will rain down flames upon your entire army. Nothing they could do about it. You got Blastoise, the fucking water guns. Okay? Earthquake. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? What are a billion lions gonna do when you split the earth from beneath them? Okay? Then what? They literally have no ground to stand on. I'm gonna restart this because this is.
Come on.
Lions literally travel in packs.
Lions do travel in packs, but not a pack of a billion. You know how much infighting that would cause? Arcanine. Arcanine, the legendary Pokemon, okay? Arcanine alone could take over. Actually, Arcanine could beat whatever alpha lion they had, whatever leader of the pride they have, and they're gonna follow Arcanine. And if he tells them to go commit seppuku, nothing they could do about it. They're gonna obey the strongest, you know, chattest lion. Which is Arcanine, obviously. I already talked to you about Alakazam. You know? Abra can literally teleport. Instant teleportation like in Dragon Ball. So can they. I already talked to you about this fighting line. Machamp, just 1,000 punches per se. It's, you know? And it's not a weak punch. That's a punch that will send a regular human being, I'm assuming. I mean, it said it's foe. It doesn't seem to matter what its weight is, but let's say something, you know, let's say we cut it in half. 500 lions in a blink of an eye. 2 blinks and 1,000 are gone. You know? And it never tires. I don't know if I stressed that enough. Victory Bell, this entire line, poison it. What are they going to do in the water against the Tentacool and the Tentacruel? Cats notoriously hate water. I have cats. I wouldn't throw them in the water. What are they going to do? Geodude, Graveler, Golem, Rollout. Have you tried to go up against Rollout? Never mind. They have Earthquake. Again, Earthquake. Actual, and it's not a little like, oh, a little tremble. No, they show you the magnitudes, and they go up to magnitude 9 earthquakes. I get it. Doesn't necessarily mean that they will get that. You know, if you use the move, I mean, earthquake use magnitude, but you could use the move magnitude, which causes an earthquake, but you get it. You have a chance of, well, it's gonna be a magnitude 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to magnitude 9 earthquakes. Do you know how much damage that would cause? I would love to Google it. That would be fantastic if I could search for that right now. I don't think I'll be able to, because if I just touch the search bar, my entire internet connection collapses. I'm happy I'm able to stream so far.
They hunt together. That's like their whole thing.
A billion lions.
A billion lions are not going to be able to cooperate. And again, oh my god, what is wrong with my internet, man? I'm trying my absolute best here with the internet that I am given. 446. Let's see if maybe that helps. One quick 446. Let's see if that helps. Sends me right back to the beginning, but that's fine. I hope it works. And stop! I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. 480p, at least. Ponyta, Rapidash, The speeds these things can move at, I don't know because I can't click on them. But I'm sure they're fast. It has rapid in the name. Rapid dash. My God, please. Hey, I said I like Pokemon. I didn't say I memorized every Pokedex entry by heart. And I wanted to watch both of these videos, but this does not look like I'll be able to. Slowbro? Yeah. Might. It literally has the name Slowpoke and Slowbro, and it's so slow. What can it do? It can cause rain by yawning. These lines, what are they going to do? If it's pouring like when we were going to I don't want to go there, but I'm just saying a certain amount of rain flooding the entire Earth was seen as the optimal method to kill all life on this planet. You have them dedicated to doing that, their life on the line. They'll pull out that rain. They'll do it. They'll do it. The lions, what are they gonna do? They're gonna die. They can't swim. Not for that long. You have the water Pokemon. The water Pokemon won't even be affected. They'll be thankful. They'll have some extra space. Magnemite and Magneton. These are they're metal. What are the lions gonna do? They can't kill them. They're essentially inanimate objects. Farfetch'd doesn't stand a chance. Farfetch'd would just be a nice meal for the lions. Dugduo and Dugtrio. The speed. Okay, yeah, I know I said that about Rapidash before. The speed these things can achieve, I don't even remember it off the top of my head, but they had some insane speed that no land animal can compete with. Okay. Cheetahs would be slower than a Dugtrio, I think. I believe the Pokedex entry says something like they can run so fast it looks like they're flying. And they can actually fly, by the way. I know they have no wings, but they can fly. They can learn the move fly. Grimer, that thing is just a blob of poison. It's just a blob of poison. The lions come at it, it's over. They die. Muck, especially a lowland muck, that thing's just gonna cut them up with those little stones that it has on it and poison them all the way through. And there's nothing they can do about it. They try to attack it, they die. These are ghosts. I'm trying so hard, guys. I'm trying so hard to waffle here until the video starts loading again. Onyx, that's a snake made out of rocks, okay? It's big. It's a big boy. I'm gonna sit down now. It's a big boy, okay? That thing lays on the side and just rolls around. The rest of your army just gone. Just crushed under rocks. Lions can't do anything against that. Hypno and Drowsy, just put them to sleep. Krabby and Kingler. Kingler can learn a move called Fissure. Okay? You know what a fissure is? I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that correctly, but whatever. It causes it's a one-hit KO. That move lands, it's a win. It's over. They just need to protect Kingler. Fine. It will kill. I'll also say this. It'll only kill one of the lions. How about that? Cool. But if you direct that attack, which in the anime they do often, you direct that attack towards the ground, or towards the sky, or whatever they might need. Kingler, in this example, uses Fissure on the ground, causes the ground to fracture. Bye-bye to those lions who fall down, a pit to the center of the earth, essentially. Voltorb, Electrode, Explosion, Self-Destruct. Not the best strategy, but it will take down several lines. If they blow themselves up, they're gonna take down a lot of the lines with them. You have what? Cubone, Marowak, I don't know. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. These aren't even comparable to Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan, okay? These are stronger. okay? They're a lot more durable. They do a lot more damage. A kick from Hitmonlee, devastating. A punch from Hitmonchan. The actual Jackie Chan can punch through a cinder block while holding an egg, and nothing happens to that egg. What do you think Hitmonchan's gonna do? Okay, Hitmonchan's just gonna do one inner focus. No, what's that attack called? I don't know. They have that one punch or one attack. It's devastating. Okay. Coughing and wheezing. You know what the original names for these Pokemon were? NY and LA, because of the pollution in these cities. These are pollution Pokemon, okay? We're all worried right now. Oh, the environment, the planet, we're killing it. Yeah, it's these guys. This is us killing the planet manifested. What do you think the Lions are going to do that? You think the Lions are going to start recycling? It's not going to help. Okay? Chansey, any Pokemon get hurt? Any Pokemon get hurt while fighting? The coughing and wheezing, you know, they get a little scratch from the Lions, you know. Yeah, because these things can fly, by the way. They'll just fly above the Lions and just rain poison on them, polluting the very air that they breathe. Let's say somehow they're able to see through the smog and just scratch a coughing or a wheezing. They go right back to Chansey, full health, fully restored, like nothing just happened. Fucking, I don't know. Mr. Mime can create literal force fields. You could direct the Lions to whatever direction you want. You want to trap them in a box? That's you. You do it. You got it. Jinx freezes them. You'll have lionsicles, like popsicles of lions. Dead lions. Because they'll be frozen solid to death. The cold's not effective? Burned. Magmar. Magma. They dead. It's finished. Electabuzz. Electrocuted. It's... You don't even need an army of Tauros. Okay, these they're different breeds. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know about the fighting Tauros and the fighting fire. Okay, these are cool. What game is this from? Sorry. Didn't mean to get distracted. But you see, the Magikarp, for example, the Magikarp is not going to do much. The Gyarados, on the other hand, the Lions can't touch Gyarados. You know? A few fucking hyper beams from Gyarados out at sea. There's nothing the Lions could do about it. Whatever the strongest Pokemon we have, guess what? Now we have two of it. Ditto can just decide to be another one of the Pokemon. Vaporeon is water. It's untouchable. Its body is made of water. You can't kill water. You know? You're not going to get blood out of a rock, and you're not going to take the life from Vaporeon. It's just the rest of the saying. People forget about it. I mean, these things survived, you know. These things have been around for a while. These things survived, you know. They didn't survive, they died. But I mean, some of them survived, you know, the ancient, the prehistoric eras and stuff. I'm sure they had worse predators than freaking lions. And what do you have? Just the number of them? Means nothing. Snorlax? Where's that at? 160? Tank. Absolute tank. You trying to protect one of the Pokemon? Put it behind a Snorlax. Can't get through that. These three, Articunos, Zapdos, and Moltres, forget their Galarian forms. Just these three alone almost ended the universe. Not the universe. They almost ended the world. Okay? Mewtwo, the psychic Pokemon, was also about to end the world until he had a change of heart. He just decided, nah, I'm not going to end the world. Guess what? Mew can also use Transform, just like Ditto. Now we got 3 of the most powerful Pokemon if we want that. We're into Johto now, but none of the sprites are loading and it doesn't look as nice. I mean, the internet's not doing great. I'm suffering this. I do not like this.
You think a billion of them will collaborate into?
They will not. They were not. We're still on this point. This is such a dumb point, Jaiden. What the fuck were you thinking? Dumb Jaiden? dumb. Hoot Hoot, Noctowl, you could just hypnotize. You could hypnotize so many of them. If they just look, it's like a Pokemon with a shutting gun. You know, it just looks at Noctowl and there you go. They're hypnotized, they're under its control. Infinite Tsukiyomi. Done. The lines all decide to turn against each other. That's just because Noctowl decided so. Ariados, I don't like spiders. Chinchu, Lantern, Pichu, cute. Cute. Okay, Pichu is so cute. It actually might be difficult for the lions to deal with. Yeah. Togetic, at some point, ascends to the I don't know, the position of it was weird. It was a fever dream of a couple of episodes that I believe were supposed to be a movie, but they weren't turned into a movie. It was just a few episodes in Hoenn where Misty joins them, comes back with her Togepi because Team Rocket make a Togepi convention. They get pulled into another universe where, or not another universe, just they get pulled into like a royal bloodline, you know, Aladdin deception story where the advisor is trying to take over the ground. It doesn't matter. The story's irrelevant. It's dumb. It was weird, and it was very weirdly placed, and it made very little sense. It was very weirdly paced. But anyway, at the end, Togetic ascends to like godhood or something. I don't get it. And yeah, what are the lions gonna do against that? Nothing. Mareep, literally a sheep. Perfect bait, perfect target for the lions to try to come over and try to attack it. And guess what? One thunder attack. However many lions tried to come towards it, a thunderbolt just landed exactly where they are, stopped all their hearts, fried them. Guess what? The Pokemon are eating good tonight. Okay? However long you want this battle to go on, you want it to go on for a day or two, you want it to go on for an hour. Okay? I'm just saying, if this battle is gonna go on for a long time, Mareep tactics, you bait out these lions and you pick them off. Perfect bait. Same as Fluffy, but you know, I don't want to keep repeating the same points. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do great. Sudowoodo will just blend into the background. They'll think they're just surrounded by trees. The trees will start speaking Vietnamese, and that's just not gonna turn out well for them. You know, they'll be surrounded. They'll be surrounded, and you know, you have Mew and you have Ditto turn into Sudowoodo. They're surrounded. They think they're safe in the bushes. Right there. Then that's when they strike. Lions can't detect that. Quagsire? No, really the only way you could hurt a Quagsire is with a grass attack, and lions don't have that. Lions just do not have that. Mischievous unknown? Are we kidding me? Unknown? They're the hands of Arceus. Okay? They're his 1,000 arms. You see them in the movies, they create the fabric of reality. And if one of each Pokemon, is that one unknown? Or is that the 20-something letters of unknown? Because it's not just the 26 letters, there's also an exclamation mark and a question mark. So I think there's 28. Anyway. Let's say 26. 26 unknown? Is it the 26 unknown and they're able to form into literally anything? Or are they going to rip the fabric of reality, you know, from the lions, just unexist the lions? Because they can control reality. They're unknown. You know what I mean? You don't. It's unknown. Steelix, that's just Onyx, but worse for the lions. Quillfish, not gonna happen. Not with poisoned water around them. Shuckle. Shuckle has this unique trait. If you set up the perfect set of scenarios, Shuckle could unleash these broken amount of damage. The Shuckle can deal 1 billion, I think, attack points, which, oh no, what do you think the 1 billion lions are going to do against that? Nothing. You have Alakazam set up the perfect conditions for Shuckle to land that one perfect strike, just erase, I'm not even going to say the entire billion, but 95% of your 1 billion lines gone, just with a Shuckle and proper setup. And here. Oh boy. Oh boy. What do you think is gonna happen here? Just gonna put these on the side, and I'll get back to you. I'll get back to this one. I hope my internet's working. I hope my connection isn't as bad as I think it is, because I am dropping most of my frames. I'm dropping 65% of my frames. Oh sweet. Oh sweet. And the internet just gave up. The internet's just not doing great.
Well,
they're all a
liar.
big happy family. Fucking Mr. Caterpillar.
Am I giving up? Am I gonna give up? I feel like I'm gonna give up. You know what? Fine. Let me just click on this, and let me use my phone to open up this very website. Pokemon DB. Shout out to PokemonDB.net. They're super useful, super helpful. Okay, that's a lot less useful. I just want the Pokedex, man. I just want the Pokedex. I don't care about your home base or home page or whatever the fuck you do. Yo, just show me the entire, yeah, all of it. Thank you very much. How far did we go? I want to see if I pass by those dark trees. No, I passed them, but fine, whatever. Slugma. Let's take a look at Slugma's Pokédex entries, okay? It never sleeps. It has to keep moving because if it stopped, its magma body would cool and harden. A common sight in volcanic areas. It slowly slithers around in a constant search for warm places. These are cool. That's Slugma. That's whatever. We don't care about Slugma. We care about Macargo, the evolved form. Okay? That's this dude. Okay? That's the fire and rock type. Let's see. Macargo's shell is actually its skin. In Sapphire, Macargo's body temperature is approximately 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Water is vaporized on contact. If this Pokemon is caught in the raindrops instantly turn to steam, cloaking the area in a thick fog. Its body temperature is roughly, that's Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, is roughly 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Flames spout from gaps in its hardened shell. Okay? Okay? What is the temperature? Not here. Not temple. Temperature of the sun. Let's just take a look. Oh, okay. The sun's surface is blisteringly hot at 10,000 and change degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? Yeah. 10,000 degrees. And how much did we say Macargo's temperature was? Because I think I'm forgetting, because I believe we just said it was, fuck's sake. Pokemon DB. I believe we just established that our good friend Macargo. Surface temperature of the sun. Hey, make it 2 billion lines. Make it 3. Make it a quadrillion lines. You're throwing them at the surface of the sun. The debate is over. This is my ace. This is the ace up my sleeve. Macargo's body temperature reaching 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. How much is that in normal units? Sorry, Schlatt. Schlatt's American, right? Yeah. 18,000 degrees. In Celsius, that is 9,982 degrees Celsius. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care what your lines are made out of, okay? Your lines could be made out of titanium at that point and they wouldn't survive. It's over. It's over. And we're in... You have any idea how many Pokemon remain? Look how long this list is. And this is how far in. And this is just me, just off the top of my head, because I remember Macargo's entry being ridiculous. Do you want me to close the rest? Will this help you work?
Over here is knocking on a billion lines door, and they're here to fuck him up.
What is Caterpie? Is that, did Markiplier say he'd fuck that one?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Will Markiplier's fuck Pokemon list beat 100 lions?
Probably, because one of them could probably fly, and I think that's the biggest thing. You just fly somewhere else.
You're
Did Markiplier's Smash list include a flying type? I don't remember. I don't. But, you know? What? Jaiden, I blame you for my internet not working.
on Markiplier, fuck.
I don't know why I feel like you're responsible, okay? Okay? I need my internet to work. I need to be able to... Okay, it seems to be okay. It seems to be moving a little bit forward. That's not bad.
Fucking a bird.
I'm not...
Ah! Jaiden, don't laugh at me. This is not fair. Huh.
Pay to see it, but again...
I mean, he does have an OnlyFans. I think if you make the request, you should be able to make, you know, make something happen there. Big fan of Marky Moo. Yeah, so, anyway. Anywho. How has the stream gone so far? I've reacted to 5 minutes and 20 seconds of a video, and I haven't... Fine. I'm willing to compromise. I'm willing to lower my standards. You want me to make it auto, don't you? Fine. Let's make it auto. Let's see what happens. Let's see how horrible this ends up looking. Because if it does end up looking that bad, I am genuinely just going to not look at it. I don't know. I've so many of my frames have been dropped. I don't know if half this stream is still there. I hope so. I doubt it, but I hope so. Yes, I use OBS, and it's a good way to record videos and stream. Took me a while to learn about OBS. I searched for a really long time. I wanted to understand how it works to stream and to make content and stuff like that. I don't know, just didn't find somebody just very directly saying, hey, I use OBS to record videos, and I use, I don't know, OpenShot or Wondershare or whatever to edit videos. I don't edit my videos, so I have no idea. I quit editing. Oh my god. I think this is an improvement.
That's neither here nor there. Jane, I can drive 30 minutes and I will be miles away from the nearest person.
Yeah.
Like, you underestimate how big a billion actually is when you're talking about the fucking world.
Yeah, no, it's a lot.
And there's 8 billion of us. There's 8 billion of us. You could go to a lot of places and be very far away from humans. It would just 1 billion.
These fuckers can fly. They'll just go somewhere else. Everyone's like, oh, they have HP or whatever the fuck. They run out of energy. Fly somewhere else. Eat some berries.
Well, they again, some Pokemon, like we just saw
drink
with
some juice and
Machoke,
fly back and kill more of them.
The lions will follow them.
as we saw, some Pokemon never get tired, apparently. Broken as fuck, okay? And the flying, you want to go game mechanics on that one? You can fly infinitely. I don't know, if I taught one of my Pokemon fly, if I taught that Pidgey to fly me from this city to that city, sure, I need to visit it first. But then, in terms of energy, that Pidgey, I mean, just needs to know the way. That's why I need to go there. And then I go from that location, and I fly there, and if I decide I want to fly back, I can fly back, and if I decide I want to fly back again, I can do that. And then over and over and over and over, and yeah, infinitely. So, you're not going to run out of energy.
They can't.
Yeah, they'll spread. Okay, so where is this bird gonna go? If
Antarctica?
You think that bird is gonna make is
Yeah.
this hypothetical bird flying from what, like
Chile.
the Chile?
What? Chile? What? Is he talking about a Pokemon or is he talking about the country? Because I don't know a Pokemon. Anyway. Unimportant little detail. Can you, something, please? How much lower could, is this bump where what I think it is? Is this where the controversy is? Is this the controversy to avoid? Do I skip this part? I mean, it's funny. Please work. Please work. Please. I don't know what else you expect me to do, okay? I'm trying. There's no... There. My phone is also not connected to the internet, okay?
Yeah.
What?
Really?
What Pokemon is Chile?
The country? The country?
Wait, the fight is in Chile?
Well, you can get to Chile, and then you can fly to...
Okay, see, my phone is off the internet. There's nothing connected to the internet right now. Oh wow, my stream is so far behind. My stream is still when the quality looked good. Oh no. Well, oh well, I don't know. Do I pause it? Is that gonna help? Is there anything running in the back? I don't know. I don't want to touch that. Yeah, I'm gonna check if something's running in the... Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing that would cause the internet to be acting the way it is. Okay, my internet's not that bad actually. My internet's pretty good. I don't... Right? Isn't it? Am I just hoping here? It's not. I don't have good internet. Why? What happened? What happened? What did I do? I'm gonna go back to the list. You wanna go back to the list? I'll do it. I'll go back to the list. Fine. Let me just get the Pokedex up and running.
Antarctica, and your Charizard.
Hold on, Schlatt. I'll get right back to you guys. So, Tedierza, Swinub, Corsola, Remoraid, whatever. Skarmory, Houndour, Houndoom. That's a Hellhound. I don't know what the Lions are going to do against that, but sure. Porygon 2. Porygon 2. It's digital, okay? The Lions couldn't even comprehend what they would be looking at, okay? Hold on, I'm scrolling down so I can catch up with where I was. Yes. There we go. Porygon 2. Let's read some entries. Let's learn about Porygon 2. There's still Porygon Z coming up, okay? So, this upgraded version of Porygon is designed for space exploration. It can't fly though. Fine. Further research enhances its abilities. Sometimes it may exhibit motions that were not programmed. It's AI. It's learning. This man-made Pokemon evolved from the latest technology. It may have unprogrammed reactions. Porygon 2 was created by humans using the power of science. The man-made Pokemon has been endowed with artificial intelligence that enables it to learn new gestures and emotions on its own. Okay, so we're mostly just talking about how it was designed for space, it can't fly, and it has artificial intelligence. Cool. Go to Porygon Z, though, and additional software was installed to make it a better Pokemon. It began acting oddly, however. That doesn't mean much. Its programming was modified to enable it to work in alien dimensions. It did not work as planned. I don't even know what that means. Its programming was modified to enable it to travel through alien dimensions. Seems there might have been an error. Its programming was modified to enable its alien dimensions. Okay. Well, that doesn't tell us much. Sorry to waste your time with that one. Stantler, Tyrogue, Elekid, Miltank, Blissey, Absolute Tank. Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. Let's go talk about some of the legendaries, because again, I've mostly been talking about the regular Pokemon. I brought up the 3 legendary birds. Let's talk about the 3 legendary hounds, okay? Okay, even though they are essentially cats, but whatever. So let's start with Raikou, okay? The rain clouds it carries lighted fire. What? Oh, let it. Let it fire thunderbolts at will. They say that it descended with lightning. Okay. A Pokemon that races across the land while barking a cry that sounds like crashing thunder. This rough Pokemon stores energy inside its body and sweeps across the land, shooting off electricity. So okay, so the Raikou just lightning speed, just rushing, the entire battlefield, zapping, these lions dead. Okay? And we move on to Entei, who can what? What can Entei do? Volcanoes erupt when it barks. Okay. Can I... Over? Is that over? Is that... Okay, because I know. We say that 1 billion is a lot, because 1 billion is a lot. Let's be very clear. 1 billion is a lot. There are 8 billion humans, okay? Let's take 1 billion humans, okay? 1 billion of us, not even all 8 billion. Fuck it. Let's take all 8 billion humans. And let's go to Yellowstone. I don't know, is Yellowstone's not active, is it? Fine. We go to insert active volcano here. And let's just try and see how well we do as 8 billion of us, not just 1 billion lions, there's 8 billion humans. Let's see how well we do with no equipment, with nothing. We just go as ourselves. We just nothing but the shirts on our backs, and we just rush at a volcano, and we just have that volcano erupt. How well do you think our odds of survival are? Just how, you know? Because I would say, just per my opinion, we're dead, all of us. It's over. That's just one Pokemon again that just ends all of us. Okay? You take a look at Suicune. It's really pretty. I don't think it does anything crazy. It can instantly purify Filthy Walter. Okay. Fine. Let's kill all the lions by poisoning them. We have the poison Pokemon just pollute all the water on the entire planet instantly, killing all the lions because they need to drink. But you know what? The Pokemon we're gonna need to drink as well. There's only 1,000 of them, and if not counting the ones that I am sure, and I agree with you, Jaiden, are gonna die. But let's say all 1,000 Pokemon survive. They just gather up. They just get a little pond, little puddle, little lake. Okay, there's just 1,000 of them. That's just not a crazy amount. And there you go. You just have Suicune purify that water for them. Congratulations, guys. You can all drink. Oh no, the lions are coming. Or, hey, everyone had their drink. We're all good. We've had our fill. Hey, poison that water again. What are the lions going to do? Nothing. Nothing. The lions are going to sit there and cry. To death, actually. Tyranitar? Let's see. Tyranitar, based on actual Godzilla. Okay. Let's see how well the lions do against that. Its body can't be harmed by any sort of attack. What? Can we just start? We're just starting with that? Its body can't be harmed by any sort of attack, so it is very eager to make challenges against enemies. Yeah. In just one of its mighty hands, it has the power to make the ground shake and mountains crumble. Tyranitar is so overwhelmingly powerful, it can bring down a whole mountain to make its nest. This Pokemon wanders about in mountains seeking new opponents to fight. Its body can't be harmed by any sort of attack, so it's eager to make challenges against enemies. A Tyranitar is so overwhelmingly powerful. Okay. If it rampages, it knocks down mountains and buries rivers. Maps must be redrawn afterwards. Yo. I didn't even think Tyranitar was gonna be, that. What the fuck are your lions going to do against that? That's just one of them. And you're giving me all of them? You're giving me all Pokemon?
So you're warm, and no lion's gonna come after you then.
The thing is, if Charizard,
You're stuttering.
Yes, everybody knows.
All
everybody
the lion
knows.
has
If you're
to
stuttering,
do is throw a puddle of water on the Charizard tail, and
fuck
he
Charizard.
perishes. It's canon.
Let
The
him.
lions don't even need another lion. You just need the ocean.
You realize Charizard went into the water several times. I understand that Charmander is a little bitch in the show, but Charizard went swimming. Charizard fell in the water several times, flame on its tail, unharmed. It meant nothing. It's just when the writer wants it to. And even if you can have Charizard, we don't need Charizard. Did you listen to the email? No, you didn't. I'm talking to myself.
We use like another one that doesn't have water weakness. I don't know.
You don't have another Charizard.
There's probably another.
We don't have
Pokemon
another Charizard, but you know what we do have? Who is actually just a better Charizard? Dragonite. I understand Dragonite might look a little frumpy, okay? But Dragonite is a beast. Dragonite is terrifying, okay? I do not want to go up against Dragonite. You know what I mean? Sure, Charizard is a fire-breathing lizard. Dragonite is an actual dragon. If you want to make a distinction there, that's where you'd make it. Dragonite is an actual dragon. And since the internet's not working again, guess what I'm gonna do? Go right back to this list that you can't even see the sprites in. You just see a bunch of names and a bunch of numbers. That's entertaining. That's good. Lugia, let's go. Let's go. Best Pokemon. Fave Pokemon. You know what's coming. If you know, okay. It is said that it quietly spends its time deep at the bottom of the sea because its powers are too strong. This Pokemon is so gentle, okay? This sweetheart is so adorable. It's just so strong, it decides, hey, I don't want to end your entire existence. I'm going to isolate myself. I'm going to self-isolate because I don't want to hurt others, okay? But if you're going to send 1 billion lions to go after it and its friends, how do you think that's going to go for you? Okay? It is said to be the guardian of the seas. It is rumored to have been seen on the night of a storm. Okay, whatever. It's the guardian of the seas, whatever. It has an incredible ability to calm raging storms. It is said that Lugia appears when storms start. Lugia's wings pack devastating power. A light fluttering of its wings can blow apart regular homes. As a result, this Pokemon chooses to live out of sight deep underwater. It is said to be the guardian of the sea. It is rumored to have been seen on the night of a storm, whatever. It is said to be whatever, too strong. Lugia is so powerful, even the light fluttering of its wings can blow apart houses, or as a result, yeah, whatever, we read this. Here you go. It sleeps in a deep sea trench. If it flaps its wings, it is said to cause a 40-day storm. Okay? 40 days. Lions, its target, it sends them all flying. I don't know when the last time you checked. Houses, heavier than lions. Okay? Even if it's 1 billion of them. They're not one bulk unit. They're still individual lines. They're gonna fly off. And you know where they're gonna land? Probably on the rest of the billion. And you know what? That storm's gonna continue for 40 days. That's with a single flap. Lugia just sits there, flaps twice, 80 days. Flaps 4 times, 160 days. It's over. The lions don't stand a chance. Lugia alone could take down all the lions. Macargo alone could take down all the lions. Never mind teamwork. Because, first of all, they would work together. Okay? Pokemon have shown their proclivity to support each other. They have healing Pokemon. They have Alakazam to lead the Pokemon. You have powerful Pokemon like Lugia, Tyranitar. Tyranitar who's literally just immune to damage. No, I refuse to get damaged. What does that even mean? What? You got Ho, which, as a Lugia fan, I have to not like, but I really like Phoenixes, so... Whatever. Yeah, fine. Bite down my tongue. Legends claim this Pokemon flies the world's skies continuously on its magnificent 7-colored wings. Okay, it's just talking about how pretty it is. 7-colored wings, said to bring happiness. Legends claim flies the sky, 7-colored wings. Its feathers are in 7 colors. It is said that anyone seeing it is promised eternal happiness. Ho just shows up to the Pokemon side and then goes into hiding. They're guaranteed happiness. Guaranteed. I think guaranteed happiness mean winning the war. Because I'm assuming there's a war now between the lions and the Pokemon. You're not gonna lose the war and be happy about it.
There, that's fire type that can like.
Oh my god. Oh, the pain and the suffering. Let's take a look at Celebi. Let's take a look at Celebi. Because that's another time-traveling Pokemon. Okay? In the movie, Celebi decided to just go back in time. Hey, you remember that? Remember what Jaiden just said? Oh, you don't have another Charizard? No. but you have the same Charizard. You have an infinite amount of that Charizard because Celebi, in the movie, decided to go and bring an infinite number of itself back. Not other Celebis, just itself, just looping back and getting an infinite number of them. You could do the same with Charizard, if that's what JSchlatt wants to do. There you go, infinite Charizard glitch. Duplication glitch. Okay? And you know what's more? You know what's more than a billion? You know what's infinitely more than a billion? Infinity. Celebi go brings a billion of whatever it may possibly want. Dude, we're at the end of Gen 2. Okay? There are 9 generations of Pokemon now. And some of them get ridiculous after this. I know it might have sounded like some of them have been ridiculous so far. Some of them get really ridiculous later. Celebi gets an infinite number of Pokemon. Of whatever Pokemon it wants. And infinite Lugias, infinite Tyrannitors, infinite Celebis if it decided. Let's say Celebi is weak and it you know, an infinite number of Celebis is going to overwhelm a billion lines. When Celebi disappears deep in the forest, it's said to leave behind an egg it brought from the future. I don't know, okay. Guarding the forest. Appears wherever beautiful forest exists. Came from the future by crossing over time. It is thought that as long as Celebi appears, a bright and shining future awaits. Okay, so it doesn't mean much. Just a bunch of cutesy, you know, stuff. I'll just go straight for Blaziken. I hope the video works. Yeah, Jaiden, I'm gonna use Blaziken against you. How about that? What now? Blaziken?
Put some fire on him and warm him back up.
Nope.
Nope. Nope what? Yes. There's no nope this, okay? Blaziken's coming for you. And Blaziken, what can Blaziken do? Let's read up on Blaziken. In battle, Blaziken blows out intense flames from its wrists and attacks foes courageously. The stronger the foe, the more intensely this Pokemon's wrists burn. Okay. Blaziken has incredibly strong legs. It can easily clear a 30-story building in one leap. This Pokemon's blazing punches leave its foes scorched and blackened. Whoa. I don't know what to tell you. Blaziken, never mind fights. Blaziken just jumps around the battlefield with those insane kicks, just setting just areas of the battlefield just ablaze, taking out so many of your lines. Learns martial arts that use punches and kicks. Every several years, its old feathers burn off and new supple feathers. What the fuck? Who calls them supple feathers? Ew. Flames sprout from its wrists, enveloping its knuckles. Its punches scorch its foes. It can clear a 30-story building in a single leap. Its fiery punches scorch its foes. Cool. So, look. Its foes, its wrists only burn brighter and hotter the stronger its foes. A Blaziken going up against a billion lines is just more motivation for the Blaziken to get stronger and burn brighter. Okay? That Blaziken, never mind the fire that's going to end these lines. The light coming off of that thing is going to blind them, first of all. There you go. Your billion lines are now blind. Good luck coordinating. Guess what? Now they're bumping into each other and killing each other. Why is my internet working properly now?
What do you mean no?
No.
There's no other fire Pokemon?
All Pokemon for themselves.
No.
No.
Pokemon for themselves?
No Pokemon is gonna want to help goddamn Charizard the asshole. Look at me, I'm the favorite child. I'm Charizard.
Charizard was an asshole in... Not all Charizards were assholes, by the way. This is that one Charizard that Ash owned. They just gave it a character and they decided that character was an asshole. That's no one's fault.
Made a show about humans. I'm gonna be calling all the shots. Obviously.
You don't have to.
Okay, so now this is Can Pokemon Trainer Schlatt
Yes.
to control 1,000 Pokemon at one time versus a billion
I don't
lions?
need 1,000. I need the 5. Give me the 5 best Pokemon, and we will win. We'll
Exactly.
win.
No, this
Yes,
is your
yes.
team. You build your team, and I've just got to stick my billion lions on your 5 Pokemon.
My team is 1 Macargo. What now? What now, Jaiden? 1 Macargo. I'll just yoink him into the battlefield anywhere. It doesn't matter. I'll put him next to me. I will be the first to die. Okay? I will be the first one off the face of this earth. Okay? But you know what? Everything else on this planet is coming with me. That Macargo is ending everyone.
Pokemon team.
I've got a team of 2 right here. These are the only 2 I know. Charizard in Gigantamax form because I trained him and molded him into the best killer on the
Do you
planet.
even know how Gigantamax works?
I don't. I wish I did. It's just because the newer games I kind of lost interest. But it's fine, okay? I like Pokemon. I like the series. I just kind of wrote like I like the Gen 4 was when we peaked. Okay? I'm sorry. Gen 5 was dog shit. I hate Unova with a burning passion. I feel like they ruined everything. They ruined Nurse Joy's design. They did. No, Unova was terrible. I hate Unova so much. We left Japan. All the regions were based on regions in Japan, and then all of a sudden we're sent to the. Why? What a ridiculous cash grab! They ruined the tradition of going 2 Pokemon games and then the third, installment, and then we just got Black 2 and White 2. I'm like, why? Why do we now have 2 versions and instead of just making Pokemon Gray, which so should have happened? And then they changed the way that the structure works. X and Y was good. X and Y was fine. We're over at Kalos, and then we got, instead of getting X, Y, Z, by the way, and then we got X2 and Y. And then what happened after that? What happened after X and Y? Then we had Sun and Moon. Then we have Ultra Sun and Ultra. See, why did we get 4 games? There were 3. There were 3 from the beginning, and Unova started this. Gen 5 ruined it. Okay? I think, was it Gen 5 that introduced the first Ghost Girl? Because that was probably the best thing that came out of Gen 5. I think the storyline with N was quite good. But that's it. That's it. And they changed the sprites in Gen 5. I don't know.
91 feet. That's all I know about it, and that's enough. That's all I need. That's a building.
And how long does it last? It doesn't live forever.
It doesn't?
It's a smaller amount than you think.
How long does it live?
3 turns.
3 turns. Cool.
Turns.
So my line.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. You wanted game rules? You wanted game rules because then these Pokemon are immortal. In the games, none of them die. You can't do anything. They can keep reviving and healing each other indefinitely. Okay? Because we have healing Pokemon. Or are we playing Pokedex rules? Or are we playing anime rules? Okay? I would say these are the 3. There's games, there's Pokedex, and there's anime. I've been going Pokedex because, again, like I said, leading authority on Pokemon, all the professional researchers, this is the information that they've gathered and provided for us. So I would say that's the most reliable. Okay? Saying, oh, I saw this in the anime, or this has been my experience in the games, this is all anecdotal. This is what I've seen or what you've seen. We all have different experiences, but what I'm saying is that the Pokédex entries, this is written by people that have researched these Pokemon and know what they're talking about, which is why I would say they're the most reliable, which is why Macargo. That's it. That's all I need. I just need 1 Macargo. It's goodbye. It's goodbye to everything and everyone.
Lions will make a lion bunker and then camp out your 3 Charizard Gigantamax turns, and then we sick them because Charizard is 5'7".
I don't know enough about Pokemon to be able to like argue these turns. What is a turn?
It's
Forget
one
it.
attack is 1 turn.
1 attack.
No. Yes. Well, one move is a turn, but like, Makargo isn't even gonna do a move at that point. Makargo just exists and they're all dead. How did I skip past Gardevoir? I must have passed by Gardevoir. Gardevoir can create a black hole. Can we, you know? Can we address this? Where is Gardevoir? Gardevoir has got to be up here, right? It's still in Gen 2. Does Gardevoir show up in Gen 3? No way. Ooh, is Gardevoir Gen 3? Oh my god, am I dumb? I might be dumb. There, Gardevoir is Gen 3. I'm dumb. Fuck. Fine, it doesn't make me dumb, but it's fine. I should have known that.
Attack. So he just doesn't. He can just not attack, right? He just flies.
Well, then the lions will chip away at him as little ankles. No, nuh-uh.
No.
Oh, right, because you think they can make a fucking ladder.
Gigantamax Charizard can't fly away. He's too fat and heavy.
He's got wings.
Why are you scared of these lions? Why aren't you gonna attack?
I'm not scared
You're
of
on
them.
the defense.
I'm just simply saying.
I'm not on the defense. Actually, Jaiden, everything I've said has just been eliminating your entire army. And it's usually one Pokemon to do that. You're bullying this poor dum-dum. Love you, JSchlatt. This poor dum-dum who doesn't know anything about the side he's arguing for. Okay? I mean, he gets help here, but I don't know. I just don't think they do the best job. Whatever. You're bullying him because you have knowledge on the Pokemon that he doesn't. Jaiden's being a bully, and I want to live in the world where bullying just isn't a thing anymore. And Jaiden, you're bullying. So yeah, that's it. I rest my case, I think. So anyway, while the internet has a stroke, I'm so sorry for the way it paused. Like, it's pixelated, your mouth is hanging open. It's that I've been calling you a dumbass.
It would be very easy to evade a billion lions on a planet. There's
It
just
would.
places where they won't be.
So.
There's places where they won't.
Is the quality getting better? Okay, it's 360. It could be better. Could be better, but it's okay. It's going all right. I mean, it's better than the 144 because that was brutal.
Won't be. Do you not think you could assemble a team of Pokemon to get to Antarctica? And I'm done playing defense on this.
Yes.
Aren't there Pokemon that are like gods and shit?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure. What do you define as a
Oh, yeah,
god
this
Pokemon?
is-
All I have in my notes is that there's this one called Arceus.
There is that one called Arceus, and let's talk about Arceus. Let's talk about the god of all Pokemon. Okay? This absolute Chad named Arceus. Arceus. There's been a debate, okay? There has been disagreement on what Arceus. Okay, so first of all, let's just do this. I don't know how bad my internet connection is, but let's just push it again, okay? Just because. What? There you are. Let's just push my luck just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Is this website just dog shit? Sorry, I know I've been, singing your praises for a while, but is this website just like sucking up my internet and making it impossible to do? Because my internet's not that bad. Come on, I constantly have several. I'm not constantly streaming. Maybe that's what's taking up so much of my internet. That's fair. I'll shut the fuck up now. I'm just gonna. Yeah. That's okay. That's fair. I'm just gonna close this, and okay. I just wanted to show you guys because in the absolute Chad that is Arceus's Pokédex entry, his species is known as the Alpha Pokemon. Okay, that's just okay. I've got to count for something, and Arceus has one of the highest base stat total. Okay, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary stuff. Let's. It is described in mythology as the Pokemon that shaped the universe with its 1,000 arms. And let's just it shaped the universe, correct? Meaning it created those very same billion lions that you think stand a chance, and everything else. Okay? It is told in mythology that this Pokemon was born before the universe even existed. It is said to have been emerged from an egg in a place where there was nothing, then shaped the world. Okay? This Pokemon was able to exist before there was anything. There was nothing. There was just Arceus. Okay? And then it just decided to shape the world, the universe. Okay? With its 1,000 arms. So that's just, you know? It doesn't need the planet to remain there. Do you understand what I'm saying here? If your concern with my Macargo plan is that, yeah, sure, you killed all the lions, but you also killed all the Pokemon, yeah, that's at least one. Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Porygon Z, they don't need this planet. They don't need this dimension to survive. Their whole thing is about other dimensions. Dialga can exist outside of time. Palkia can exist outside of space. Giratina has its own dimension of antimatter. And Arceus, as we said, the god of all Pokemon, existed before there was anything. So Jaiden, your argument is moot.
And in the Pokédex, it says, it is said to have emerged from an egg in a place where there was nothing. Then it shaped the world.
Yeah, and the lions would destroy it.
You can't just say
God
you
isn't
can't
as
just say
powerful
that.
Yeah.
The people killed Jesus, Schlatt.
I cannot believe you just said that.
He got crucified.
You're bringing up the crucifixion of Jesus Christ in
Yes,
a debate about.
You think God is this? Oh, no one can kill God.
What happened to him? What happened to him 3 days later?
He ran away like a little bitch.
He came back to life.
He ran away, back up to God. Wham, wham. I couldn't fight the humans.
They sent floods. They sent pestilence. They sent locusts.
Well, we're still here. Where's God?
You can fuck up every human if you're a god. If you're
Where's
God,
Schlatt? The humans are here. Where's God? He's still scared.
He's not scared. God is not scared.
Yes.
You should be scared of God. He's coming back soon. You ever heard of the rapture?
Define the rapture.
It's when God is going to come back and judge the living and the dead.
When's he coming back?
Some people say soon.
How long have they been saying soon?
Thousands of years, maybe? I don't know.
I'm not good. Oh, Jaiden. So that upset some people, huh? You don't say? Yeah. Some people get quite annoyed at that, and you know, it's not that I don't get it. I get it. Get it. I'm just gonna stay in silence just for a little bit. I'm just until this starts again. You're on auto, right? Yes, you want to go 144. You go right ahead. You do you, sweetheart. Ah. So Ludicolo, Nuzleaf, Shiftry, Talo, Swallow, Ralts, Gardevoir. Let's take a looky at Gardevoir. Gardevoir has the ability to read the future. Okay. Why do they start off just insane? If it senses impending danger to its trainer, this Pokemon is said to unleash its psychokinetic energy at full force. Gardevoir has the psychokinetic power to disrupt the dimensions and create a small black hole. This Pokemon will try to protect its trainer even at the risk of its own life. It has the power to predict the future Its power peaks when it's protecting its trainer. It apparently does not feel the pull of gravity because it supports itself with psychic energy. It will give its life to protect its trainer. It will try to guard its trusted trainer with its life. It has the ability to see the future. To protect its trainer, it will expend all its psychic power to create a small black hole. It unleashes psychokinetic energy. Okay, whatever. You get the point. Because it is conditional. It is conditional. I mean, I don't know if it's conditional, but it is willing to sacrifice its life to protect its trainer. And it does have within its ability to create a black hole. And I'm not saying it's a light task. I'm not saying that's an easy thing for God of War to do. But what I am saying, and I think we've established that there is no trainer. There's no trainer for God of War to sacrifice itself to protect or to create a black hole in defense of. But what we do have is a bunch of psychic Pokemon that can hypnotize God of War and make it believe that its trainer is in danger and that its trainer is in the most danger possible. And the only way to prevent that is to create a black hole that will demolish your entire billion lion army. Okay? That requires 2 Pokemon. And it doesn't matter which psychic Pokemon you pick. Fuck it. Noctowl. There. Happy? It's not, I don't think Noctowl is even a psychic type, but... No. Noctowl is a psychic flying, right? Whatever. Any Hypno. It doesn't really matter. These Pokemon can put other Pokemon under the effects of their hypnosis, and they could make them, think that their trainer is in danger. God of War takes out your billion lines. Yes, I'm bringing it back to the Pokemon because that was the topic of debate here. Please work. Please go back to working. Really? You had to get that out and then disappear on me? Because I want to watch the second video. Are you kidding me? It took me so long to get through this one. It's been 2 hours, and I've watched 10 minutes of video. YouTubers really milk the shit out of their content, don't they? Let's see.
Lions are only multiplying.
Lions are only multiplying. No. That's not our debate. Pokemon can breed as well. And that means nothing. You can't just decide to increase your numbers. Even if you did, it changes nothing on the arguments I've made so far. I mean, maybe the Machoke and the Pikachu ones, but the Machamp and the Pikachu ones, but really the other ones I brought up are just planetary level threats. As long as your lions still fit on a single planet, which 1 billion, 2, 3, 4, 8 billion of them still would, they're more likely to fight over resources and kill each other than they are to cooperate to that extent. The Pokemon, on the other hand, there's just 1,000 of them. And there's a very clear hierarchy. You could have Arceus, just command the other Pokemon, this is what's happening, listen to Alakazam, because, he's so intelligent, he will lead the army, I am your king, whatever, but, it's very doable,
Soon it's gonna be 2 billion lions.
You're gonna have the lions fuck each other, is what...
That's not the argument, okay? It's 1 billion, okay? It's not 1,000,000,001. It's not 1,000,000,002. It's not 2 or 3 billion. It doesn't matter. You can't just change the premise. This is the premise, okay? This is the argument. And even if you have them reproduce, it still changes nothing on the arguments that I've brought up so far. A black hole still destroys the entire planet, okay? The temperature at the surface of the sun still destroys the entire planet. Scorched Earth. There is no surviving that. fucking slacking. Slacking, I remember being really strong. Sure, it's lazy. Slacking spends all day lying down and lolling about. It eats grass growing within its reach. If it eats all the grass it can reach, the Pokemon reluctantly moves to another spot. Wherever Slacking live, rings of over a yard of diameter appear in grassy fields. They're made by the Pokemon as it eats all the grass.
You're going to breed the lions.
Yes.
Hold on. It's the world's most slothful Pokemon, however, it can exert horrifying power by releasing pent-up energy all at once. Hordes of Slathing gather around trees when fruits come into season. They wait around patiently for the ripened fruits. Huh. The world's laziest Pokemon. When it's lounging, it's actually saving energy for striking back. Okay, so it's lazy, it's lazy, it's lazy. It's the world's most slothful Pokemon, however, it can exert horrifying power by releasing pent-up energy all at once. Okay, so whatever horrifying power means, that's pretty freaking vague. But Slacking has it. I'll ignore that one because I don't think it's probably the best argument, because I don't know what horrifying power might entail. Now, Shedinja. Shedinja's hard body doesn't move, not even a twitch. In fact, its body appears to be merely a hollow shell. It is believed that this Pokemon will steal the spirit of anyone peering into its hollow body from its back. Never mind killing the lions at this point. We're at a point where we're stealing their souls. Do you understand the level of destruction we're unleashing against these lions at this point? Yo. A peculiar Pokemon.
I'm gonna use one. use one of my turns to breed a quarter of my lions. I'm gonna use one of my turns.
Okay, I'm trying my hardest here to get this to work, and it is just it's not happening. The internet's just really not on my side today.